Fairtrade coffee, Fairtrade sugar, Fairtrade chocolate. A lot of food today is sold with a Fairtrade mark, but people forget they can become a Fairtrade model. Well, it's easier than what you are thinking, because Fairtrade cotton is not a dream, it's actually a reality. 2/3 of world cotton is produced in the developed countries. 100,000 million rural households are involved in the cotton production, and 40% of West Africa's exports consist of cotton. If we think of India, for example, it's the second producer worldwide, after the United States of America. Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Andhra Pradesh are the leading cotton producing states, thanks to their tropical, wet and dry climate. But what would make a difference by buying Fairtrade cotton?
The total percentage of chemicals used in agriculture is 25%, and that's used for growing cotton. So a huge amount of chemicals in the world are just used to grow cotton. It pollutes the soil, it pollutes the rivers, and the workers in the fields, they don't have any protection on their hands. They get eye problems, they get breathing problems because the companies don't give them any protective clothing or masks.
So the mechanism is, the price received by farmers is driven down by northern subsidies and competition from synthetic fibers. Production of these fibers is growing really fast, increasing the pressure on cotton. When you buy cotton with the Fairtrade certification, you contribute to maintain the price fair for small farmers.
Fairtrade cotton is one of the best examples of how Fairtrade works, but it's also how difficult it is to get people to buy Fairtrade. Fairtrade cotton, it's produced in such a way that is more expensive than non-Fairtrade. The best cotton has to be perfectly white on the plant, and that means that it's easier to dye, easier to process, and then easier to make into all the beautiful clothes that cotton can make.
The cooperative supermarkets have taken the challenge and launched the first Fairtrade cotton wool range. 1,000 new manufacturing jobs have been created, and they support more than 100,000 people. An example that shows how small things in our daily life can make a real difference.